This video is sponsored by Anime Remix. Be sure to check out our locations in Buford and Alpharetta, Georgia. You know, everyone's so excited for Part 7 of JoJo to get animated. Oh, is it going to drop next? Is Netflix going to ruin it? The best part of JoJo, blah, blah. But what if we just get a live-action adaptation instead?
I was expecting that.
I think it's possible. Hey guys, welcome back to Bizarre Anime Vibes. I'm your host Jofu, and I'm here with
Root Knight.
And in today's episode, we're talking about animes we think could get live-action adaptations. With the recent One Piece live-action adaptation, and the talks about the Dragon Ball Evolution, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and all that old other adaptations that exist, unfortunately, we thought it would be interesting to talk about what animes we think would actually work as a live-action adaptation, and even animes that should stay away from live-action by any means necessary.
Yeah, because I mean CGI is good, but also there's just some things that you can never recreate with CGI and or like a live action studio.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a lot of animes in my mind, at least, that can definitely live the live action.
I would have said One Piece should stay away from live action, but here we are, and it's looking pretty good so far, so.
I mean, hey, August 31st can't come sooner.
Oh, 100%.
And of course, if you watch this and it already came out, please tell us in the comments below if you enjoyed it.
Alright, well then, real quick, before we start, I just want to say, don't forget to also smash that like button and subscribe to stay up to date with all our latest stuff. We appreciate all the support you guys give us. We saw in the last video, you guys really loved it, and we took some ideas from the comments to keep us going for the future videos. So once again, thank you. Without you guys, we're nothing. Alright, without further ado, let's hop into it. So, what's an anime you think right off the bat? No.
Chainsaw Man. Oh, no. Okay, for no.
Wait. You said Chainsaw Man.
For yes. Chainsaw Man is a yes.
Please elaborate.
Elaborate? I mean, have you ever seen Friday? Have you ever seen the bloody, gory movies?
Friday?
Okay,
Are you sure that's the movie you're thinking of?
Okay, fine.
You sure Friday's the film you're referring to?
Okay. I was thinking about, when I said Friday, I should have said Friday the video game, but we're talking about films. I think we're gonna go with...
You mean Friday the 13th?
Yes. Gory. Horror. Scary. What does Chainsaw Man just feel like? A horror show that I think that would do terrific
The
in
Devils.
live action. Devils. A lot of blood.
And the Devil. How do you... CGI the Bat Devil, the Leech Devil.
Well, some good examples of some CGI that actually worked well. Avengers. How they CGI...
You cannot compare a multi-billion-dollar studio.
Okay, I'm comparing the fact of the budget they used in the first Avengers to make that CGI for the first Avengers.
And how much was the budget for the film? First up. The point is you can't compare a $22 million budget to a show where the One Piece live action is getting a budget of rumored to be $18 million per episode, which would be the highest number any TV show has ever gotten.
For even any TV show?
Game of Thrones and Mandalorian are like 16 million or 15 million per episode.
Damn. Okay, with that
Unless you're trying to say the Chainsaw Man anime gets picked up by MCU or the Marvel or
Disney.
Yeah. Or Netflix, and they decide to give it a bigger budget than One Piece. But even then, I think Chainsaw Man should stay away from live action.
Okay.
Because
a better example would be Justice League only had a budget of $30 million.
Okay.
And it was a 4-hour movie.
I'm going to give you another reason why it shouldn't.
Okay.
Also, Justice League is a very popular film.
Decent.
So, Flash.
Yeah, okay, Flash has nothing to do... Flash actually looked good in the Justice League movie. He just didn't look good in his own movie.
Okay.
Which is awful.
The reason why Chainsaw Man should stay away from live action, though, is because of your biggest critique of the anime. It feels too much like a live action.
Okay, with the anime of how it is right now being, of course, like a live action, but I'm talking about, like, what if they wait, like, 10 or maybe 15 years from now?
When they recreate the same existing product.
Would it be recreating, or would it be showing it from, like, a different lens?
I guess, but it's already so, as you put it, live action, like, why would they have to actually make a live action then?
I think they could make the live action just so broader for the audience.
Let me also put it like this.
Okay.
All the anime out there to get a live action that should. You choose the one where the 16-year-old gropes multiple women and is essentially a victim of multiple women trying to take advantage of him as a minor.
If High School DxD can be made
in live action,
never mind. It has a video game. I know that much. It has a video,
a long episode, or a really short one. You know, in between. I was gonna say a good example of an anime I think that should be live action.
Wait, one same women.
Demon Slayer.
Damn it! Really?
I don't see the issue.
I see a lot of issues.
Like,
Okay.
most of the demons don't need to be CGI. They can do makeup. There's exceptions like the face demon and stuff, but a lot of them.
Okay, the train, like when Enmu merged with the train, that's gonna be CGI as hell.
Again, but I'm saying most of it doesn't have to be CGI because.
What about when they do the breathing? What about when they do their
fun fact that anime onlys don't realize in the manga there is no effect. It's literally just sword techniques.
Actually, if you look in the manga, I do see a little.
Pull it up right now. Scroll through this.
Okay. Does the dance?
There's effects, but there's not full-on flames coming out of their swords.
That looks like a dragon. I guess that's where the dance is. Kamikagra.
It has a blade, a fire effect around it. Okay, but now look.
And this is where he did his kinetic slash with the anime. Look, it very much did better, obviously.
There's no effects, though. Keep going. Look at the final attack when he slashes him. Remember the anime has the flame spiral go around him?
Of course. And then
Summons actual blood flames. These are actual flames because that's her power.
And then Tanjiro keeps going. Okay. Impossible. My threads are away.
Mm-hmm.
Just the hits. And then the activation.
The actual thing that's fire here is Nezuko's blood.
And then, so this fire is Nezuko blood.
Yeah.
Okay, then I have a question then.
Mm-hmm.
If I saw this in color, would it just be all this?
Search it up. In the manga, they don't really have effects. Like, they have the water and they have the fire slightly, but it doesn't define every like as much as the anime does.
The anime exaggerates.
Yes. So I think it could be made in live action. It's just they would have to take away some of the effects. They could add it with CGI, but I think also just having a Demon Slayer show where they just go for sword techniques could be good, depending on how they handle it.
I think the director would have a lot of weight to carry.
Yeah, any live action anime director is going to have that.
I know that, but like specifically for Demon Slayer, like the creativity choice they do of how they're going to portray it. If they're not going to add like too much of the fire, like
they can beat the Demon Slayers carried by animation allegations.
I'm gonna say is though, if they ever do it, good luck with Inosuke. I don't know. I can really take Inosuke seriously if it was live action. That's my one. That's like a little bit of a complaint there because with live action, whenever you see it, the comedy never sticks to land the same as the anime does. They're not
going to. No anime adaptation a live action adaptation of anime should be 1-to-1.
Well, Full Metal made the mistake. Bleach made that mistake. Dragon Ball tried it their best and made it nothing close to the anime, and that was their awful, horrible mistake.
You should keep the story of the original, but edit out the stuff that's anime and stuff that's live action. The One Piece live action that's coming out soon. They know One Piece is goofy, so what do? They cut some stuff. Usopp, long nose, gone. Sanji, curly eyebrows, gone. You can't take him seriously.
What about the comedy bits of when Nami hits Luffy so hard that he gets like one of those bumps in his head? Do you think they keep that in?
No, I think they're taking it out. I think she's going to smack him, but he's not going to have literal bumps on his head. Okay, the only character I could see them doing that for as a gag is if they ever get to Brook, because that's one of the big gags. Like, he's a skeleton, but he's bruising.
I guess CGI. I mean, Brook would probably have to be a lot of CGI.
Brook, Frankie, Chopper.
Frankie, I think they could make him like maybe a bit
over 7 feet tall.
Oh damn!
Brook is 8'9".
Oh damn!
They're gonna have to CGI them one way.
Okay, I guess I really want to see how they do with the Fisherman. Yeah. Then that will determine on how the CGI is with.
We'll see from there. But yeah, what's an anime you think that could work then? That isn't Chainsaw Man because that is actually one that it couldn't work.
All right, one that could not work, or that could work.
Could work.
All right, Spy Family.
I can see that. Slice of Life is a very safe answer. Slice of Life.
Like
if you want to go with that, then well, I don't know if Komi can't communicate. There's a lot of that is like anime gags.
They can translate it to somehow, so just being some dialogue things.
But I think watching a real person go the whole time wouldn't work as well, because the whole joke about Komi is that she's very pretty, but then she also has the meme face with her eyes being really big. But just seeing a live action girl go the whole anime, I think would be kind of off-putting.
But girls who usually do that in the movies when they're timid and terrified, sometimes they make it funny of them just like running.
In a movie, it's a scene or it's a part of this, like for a certain part of the movie, not the whole show. Every episode, that's the main.
I guess what if Komi? I mean, okay, what if they made Komi a live action movie?
A movie, I guess, but Komi, I also can't see how you do that in a movie because it's supposed to be an episodic slice of life. Another example I was going to say is Ouran High School Host Club. I think would be fine because 26 episodes. That's been animated, and also it's just about characters in a host club. And their day-to-day events, one of them being a girl who is in the club for guys, et cetera, et cetera. I think it could work.
I mean, the school events, yeah. I mean, it isn't.
There's nothing, as far as I'm aware, that makes it. It would be a cheap budget too.
But would it be rated R?
Why?
Didn't you once tell me like it's a? Oh no, it was You're in Ice. You told me that
You're
one
in
was.
Ice. I haven't seen it, but I've heard things that make me think it would be rated R. Yeah,
Okay.
because when a character is on ice, then
Oh, I think I have another one. I think Haikyuu, volleyball anime, but turn to live action. Volleyball live action.
I think sports animes are a safe bet too. Blue Lock, Haikyuu, but be honest, who's gonna watch that? There will be people who watch it, but I think it fits so much better in anime. Granted, all anime, yeah, if you have to choose, because that's not fair, but
I mean, anime just has like a stronger. I mean, live action is anime. Live action has yet to like show its.
let me put it like
footing.
this. Why watch a sports live action anime when you can just watch actual sports? At least
Well-
with anime, it add effects, you know what I mean? Add pretty color, cool character designs. And also, I think it would be very boring. I mean, I have to see it, but I think it would be very boring if I'm watching a person in live action kicking a ball and then having them think for 2 minutes straight before actually landing the kick. Whereas in anime, at least they can get away with it because it's anime. The character is thinking, they're adding cool effects, whatever. Even in live action, you just see, I'm going to kick this ball towards my teammate. Like,
Okay, I would have agreed with you before watching Creed. Creed, I think, does that really well. Where in the middle of the fight, where he has the inner dialogue with himself, I think they actually worked it really well, and it kind of reminds me of like Hajime and Ippo or like Megalobox, how they did
That's
that
fair.
as well.
That's
So
fair.
I think they could do it for the volleyball. I just think maybe it would get a little annoying, but when I watched Creed,
you know,
I did
that's
not
a
get
fair
annoyed.
point. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Creed definitely changed my perspective on that. So that's one I think that wouldn't work. My Hero, mostly because the comedy would not stick. A lot of it is anime gags. The CGI budget would be way too high with all the quirks, since literally the whole show is revolved around quirks and characters floating, jumping, superpower limbs, etc.
Yeah, like you would need like one of a. I mean, you literally have a guy who has a CGI type tail, probably.
You don't have CGI it, but yeah. In terms of how the characters look, that's fine because you can just make up it. Besides Hatsume. Not Hatsume, what's her name? Is it Hatsume?
What's the super name? Oh, Froggy.
No. Hakagure, that's what it is.
Hmm.
You'd have to CGI her. Floating gloves.
No, that'd just be difficult. That'd just be difficult. Like
How do
floating
you keep her?
clothing.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I
She's
think
the only character.
okay. I think if someone was wearing a whole green screen outfit, like a green like whole outfit,
That
and
works
then
too.
like put the outfit on, maybe they could like
Which one
do
would
that.
be cheaper?
Honestly, so actually, okay, her would be pretty cheap. Actually, it's pretty easy probably to do. Green screen background while having just green screen.
So the
someone
whole
wearing
set,
clothing.
every time she's on screen, has to have a green screen background.
I think they're going to be doing green screen for a lot of it.
They could do it. I don't think the green screen. I'm saying they could make up everyone. Tokoyami, Froppy.
Tokoyami is just the face. It's just like
No, it's
a
his whole
map.
body, but yeah.
Wait, Tokoyami is the one with the dark,
Dark
shadow.
Shadow, yeah.
Yeah, I think that could. I mean,
The point is, they would have. They could get away with costumes for most of it. It's just certain characters would have to do CGI. Yeah, I'm not saying none would. Gigantomachia, you have to CGI.
Yes,
But
yes.
I think it would not work. The comedy wouldn't hit. It would cost way too much just for it to not even look good in my. Is how I can imagine it. And also, here's the thing. I think the story would be really good if they follow the League of Villains, but also
Why?
it's too much. It's too much.
I think it's too long.
It's too much to put into live action. One, I think that could actually be really good as live action.
Really good.
Really good.
I think
Depending
we're on
on how they handle it.
I think we're on the same wavelength in this one.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
No, we're not on the same
What were
wavelength
you thinking?
anymore. I was thinking like some things like isekais, like Konosuba, or
I mean, they could. Yeah, I mean,
like that.
that's safe answers. I'm trying to think of more like shonen. I think Jujutsu Kaisen could be really good, depending on one big thing: the fight choreography. Because again, most people they can wear costumes. There's very few characters that would need CGI. Not saying there wouldn't be any, and also a lot of the powers are pretty. What is it called? Like,
I think for the curse techniques, that it's gonna like a lot of.
that's where the CGI comes in. But I'm saying, what else would need CGI?
Well, does the curse techniques also include like the demons that they would be?
But I'm saying a lot of the demons can be actors, green screen, masks,
the bird?
outfits. You talking about Megami? Yeah, actual animals. Then yeah, they can CGI or have actual animals on set.
Okay, what about the episode 1, the monster that its Joker's fighting?
It would have CGI, sure. But I'm saying compared to like other anime, like My Hero, because they could also save a lot of the CGI budget because a lot of the main cast doesn't need CGI. They just throw in hands or they're using weapons.
I mean, I guess with Toto, I don't think you need that much CGI to just
clap. Nanami, he's just using a blade. You know what I mean?
It's
Gojo,
I
he's
guess
just
when
snapping his fingers, essentially. Nabора's using nails and hammer and hair.
I mean, I guess you need CGI when, like, Gojo goes all out.
Yeah, their CGI would be needed, but I'm saying a lot of the main cast doesn't require CGI.
But then the comedy wouldn't work. The comedy would not. The comedy would so go flat. With Gojo's comedy specifically, his just works really well with the animation.
I think they could get away with Gojo's, but obviously, again, you have to change it. If you're thinking with any anime that they one-to-one the comedy, it's no.
Gojo wouldn't feel the same then without his
I think
comedy.
Gojo could work. I think they could make it work. Oh, I'm the strongest. He's just a braggy, cocky dude.
But then it would probably make me hate him more than...
Yeah, well, you should, because Gojo's a whole piece of character and nobody should like him. He's literally a misogynist. Why? You're not supposed to like Gojo. But people like him because, haha, pretty-eyed, white-haired dude in anime. If the live action makes people hate Gojo, that's enough of a reason for me to greenlight it. So, like, we got Jujutsu Kaisen. I know one more that should not.
That should not?
But it already has one.
Full Metal.
No.
Bleach.
These are not wrong answers. I'm thinking of Attack on Titan.
Oh, God, no.
Colossal Titan, them swinging. The story would not work at all.
Oh, my God. Beast Titan, that bird.
And they have done that, I'm pretty sure. There's live action.
Really?
You want to search it up?
Yes, please. July 16th. Okay, so far, not horrible.
I've seen worse.
Is that a grown man supposed to play as a child?
I mean, technically, it's like a 2-year time skip at the start. You ready? How does he look?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
If I lose it all, I'll slip and fall.
Ties that devour people.
This is fine. Like the 2D art. But again, that's not what we're here for.
They can't keep 2D art the whole entire time. Oh, God.
That was just a dude with a mini build.
Bro, there's some Power Ranger stuff. People just wearing costumes and looking big. Oh. Oh.
This is your peak fiction.
God, that hand looks so fake. That's
the one who eats his mom.
No way they actually. Please show me the scene how it looks.
Well, it's a movie, so we can always watch it. But
I'm so surprised.
Oh, they joined the Nazis. I'm sorry.
Wait.
Edit that out.
You're on fire for the wrong reasons.
Hanji!
No. Just no. Just no.
It's done.
Okay. It's so bad.
People don't talk about this one enough when talking about shitty live actions. Armin. That's Armin? Armin's not blonde? Sasha. Hanji. Hanji looks fine.
Wait, bow and arrow.
It's Hanji. Toys.
Oh, God. Air and attack form.
This feels like a dream.
You know, a nightmare. Either a drunk dream or a nightmare. God.
So yeah, I think that's enough of a reason as to why they should never do that.
As one that should never ever be made, yes, I absolutely agree.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to colossal smash that like button and subscribe to stay up to date with older stuff. Once again, we really appreciate you, and give us more ideas for what you guys want to hear from us. I know certain episodes coming up in One Piece soon, and we will be doing an episode on that immediately. So stay tuned for that. With that being said, you guys stay safe. Thank you again. Peace.